Well, I'm here with our national champion, Divya Deshmukh. Hello, Divya. Second national title in a row.
Hi.
How is the feeling? Is it more special this time than the last time?
No, last time was much more special, but this time like it was like I got the reassurance that I needed.
That you can win the title, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's amazing how at such a young age you won this title already twice. And I was following the tournament, like not fully because I was at World Rapid and Blitz, but I followed it later, and I was like, it was very close. Yeah, like it could have gone any either way.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
for
really regretted drawing the last round. So yeah, that was just bad.
yeah, regretted drawing the last round.
No, the second last round.
Ah, man, that was an unbelievable game. Okay, we'll come to it, but first, just for everyone who was not following the nationals, Divya won the title for the second time. This was in Kolhapur, the national women's senior title, and second place went to uh, Mary Ann Gomes, and third to Vantika Agrawal, another amazing young talent. This was the starting list of the tournament. Vantika was the top seed, Divya was second, Saumya was third, and Divya, you finished right at the top with half a point lead with 9.5 out of 11. That's a huge, huge score. And this is your scorecard. You were unbeaten, three draws and eight wins. So, like on the surface, it looks like a dream tournament, right? I mean, just perfect.
Yeah, on the surface, yes.
But when I asked you, like, which game is your favorite, you said, I don't have a favorite game here. And I kind of, when I looked at it, I got what you were saying, because there were some such nice games, but there was always something or the other which went wrong.
Exactly. There was something like there was some inaccuracy, so I never got the satisfaction that uh, that one usually gets when you like do a clean sweep or something.
Correct, correct. But firstly, tell me, why were you not in Kazakhstan? Because I made this video and article and everything. I was like, we are all looking forward to you
I
playing there, and then
saw
you were
that.
not there.
I know. I get so many messages that are you playing here? Are you not playing here? Your name is there, but you're not there. I'm
Exactly.
like, no, I'm not playing.
What was the reason? Like, why did you decide to
Uh,
choose nationals?
I was in Spain, and it was just getting a lot hectic to I originally supposed to go to Kazakhstan, but then in the end moment, I'm like, no, I want to play here. So yeah, I decided to play here.
Wow, but you like I don't think you have played World Rapid and Blitz ever. This would have
I
been your
I have
first one.
played every year after this year.
Okay, okay. Hopefully, we'll get to see you next time. And also, how was the overall arrangement of the tour? It was in Kolhapur. It was inside a college, I guess. The name of the college was Sanjay Ghodawat College, and it was how was the organization?
I would say the organization was really good, and we had like the organizers and the volunteer. They put their best efforts, and it was actually visible that they were trying their best. And I felt that there are not many feedbacks as such. It's just that the tournament was like completely out of the city, and it was in like let's say a remote area. So that was the only feedback, and apart from that, it was great.
So you
Everything
had
was
to
nice.
stay in the campus. You couldn't go
Yeah, we
out.
had to stay in the campus, and if we didn't, it would be like a 30-minute ride, let's say.
Right, right. Okay. And also you won 6 lakh rupees, so that's a nice feeling.
Yeah, that's a nice feeling.
What generally do you do with this sum? I think I asked you last time, you were not so sure about it. Does that change?
Yeah, nothing changed in 1 year.
Nothing?
No, no.
Okay, so you basically let your parents do the thinking.
Yeah, I'll probably use it for chess tournaments.
Mhm. Got it. Okay, let's go to some chess, because there are some games and some positions that I selected. And first, let's start with the
Okay,
last round. Um,
okay.
this was a phenomenal round, I would say. You know, if you drew this game, you
Yeah.
would tie right at the top. So
Yeah. I would type it. I think my goals were still better. So
a draw was fine for you.
I didn't know that before the game. I couldn't rely on it. But yeah, I think draw was fine.
But you played this game uh, in a way where you're going all out, sort of.
I didn't intend to go all out. I was supposed to, but I was like given instructions to not go all out and just play normally. But that is so not what happened.
Okay, so so you played this, but I think also Bhakti's opening was very provocative. Like she is
Yeah.
playing this perk modern kind of a thing, and e5 you played. So here you could have maybe gone d5,
Okay,
closing
come
in.
on. When you have the chance to go e5, you don't resist it.
Exactly, you took, and now I guess whatever she plays, knight g4 or knight h5, your idea was always to sack the pawn.
Yes. Yeah.
So she went knight g4, you sacrificed the pawn, knight d e5. And what I really liked here was this decision that you took, like takes. Now you took, and you played this very cool move, bishop e4. I mean, when you have an option to take on f7, how did you decide on bishop e4?
I actually did not see this whole idea of knight g4, knight d5. I was focused on the other idea, so I thought that I'd be better there. So then I played e5. Then suddenly I'm seeing she's taking on e5. I'm like, isn't that a blunder? Then the knight comes to g4, and then I'm like, oh, knight d5 is coming. And then knight d5, I think I took a lot of time. I took a lot of time for these three moves, I think, and that got me into a really tough situation later on. But Bishop e4, I think I played because I did not want her queen to be developed at a better place than, let's say, c7 or b6. I like if I played e f7, king f7, then I would go bishop e4. She would just take, and then maybe bishop f6. When I play bishop e4, she cannot take. That was the main idea of it.
Here she can
And
just
here she has options for even placing her queen. She can go queen d6, queen f6, something like that.
correct. So here after take, you can't move your bishop
Yeah,
because
you cannot.
there are
Yes.
some checks coming in.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So she went b3. Okay, you went back, queen b1. Sorry, you first
No, I
took
don't. Yeah.
king f8. And I think she can't take queen b3 check. So
Yeah, she cannot.
here queen c7, queen d3, c4, queen e3, and takes. And I guess at this point you would have been happy with your position, no?
No,
No?
I was not, because I was like, it was almost, I think, 5 minutes to 35 minutes. And it was not that great of a position to be happy. I was still worried about counterplay. And let's say she gets all her pieces in place. Let's say her rook comes to d8, king takes f7, bishop f6. Now she's the one pressing, because I don't have something concrete to put, like, to do or anything. And which is, I was not happy at this point.
You weren't. Okay. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So she played rook d8, you went f4. Aggressive, typical your style.
That's not aggressive. That's just normal moves, because I cannot castle. Your h2 is hanging.
Yeah, if you do this is hanging. But okay, I mean, you
Yes.
could play h4 also here.
I
Maybe.
did consider it, but then it would get tough for me to castle.
Correct. So this was more like preparing castling.
Yeah.
You did castle, queen c5, check, king h1, rook d3. Okay.
This was actually a really this was something I was not considering at all. She took a lot of time, I think, to play this, or at least some amount of time, and I was looking at rook d2 or king f7. Rook d3, I had like 3 minutes on the clock, and all of a sudden rook d3 is coming. I'm like, what do I do?
What
I
is
have no
her
idea.
threat? She has no threat, right? Oh, she has
She
rook
has
e3
rook
maybe.
e3, yes. But then when I was calculating rook d2 or king f7, one of the moves, I saw something like, if I can't go knight d4, I can go knight g1 and then an f3 e5 something.
Like
So I just
Nimzovich, huh?
immediately played it. Yeah.
This was a very nice knight maneuver. Knight g1.
I was proud of it.
Yeah, that's very nice. Looks great. Rook e3, queen b7, a5, and now knight comes to f3. So this is cool. She took rook
Yeah, here I
d1.
was more relaxed because now my pieces are also in play and hers are a little bit not so much in place.
Correct. King g7, you went rook d5, queen c8, and you exchanged. This was interesting because you could have kept
Yeah,
the queens.
I had 2 minutes, 1 minute,
Hmm.
and she had like a lot more time than I did. So I thought I just saw this idea briefly that I can take and then g4 and then bishop gets trapped, or at least I get something, and it's actually easier to play
Hmm.
in games. Wait, is my video hanging?
Divya, it's a common thing
Okay.
when I do an interview with you that your
Is it better
internet
now?
stops. So
Yeah, it's something against the ChessBase India interview. They want,
no, no,
they don't want
it's
me to do it.
your interview always is, it's nothing related to our interview. I'm sure when you
No, they
remember
don't want me to do it.
remember
It's a
2020
side.
Olympiad.
What 2020? What happened?
One of the games you lost on internet. First,
Oh God.
first round. Remember?
No, it was not first round. It was second.
Yeah, some at the start. You made a
Yeah,
move
yeah,
and it didn't go there or something of
yeah,
that. But it could have been internet or some other reason as well. But here you took Queen C8.
yeah. Yeah, I just briefly saw that I could get G4 and that it's easier to play in games in time pressure, so I just thought let's simplify.
Was there a 40 move rule?
Yeah, there was.
There was. So you
There
are
was.
still 10 moves away. And here taking this makes no sense because of
Okay,
her.
come on. You don't take pawns when you have a national championship on the line.
Correct. Okay. I never won national title, so I don't know how to do it. But G4, good move. Good move. And she took your
This is
this must
great.
have come as
I
a
did not
surprise.
see it.
Yeah.
I did not see it at all. I was like, what's happening? And then I have 1 minute, and then all of a sudden bishop c3 is on the board. I'm like, what do I do? How do
Okay,
I
you
do
have to
it?
take it, right? If you don't take, you are gone. So you took
Yeah, I have to take it. Yes.
and she took. And now this is a tough next move, right? What to do here?
Yeah, it was tough. I still don't know what is the right move, but I think
Your move
what
was
I played
great.
was decent.
Yeah, yeah,
What
that's the only move here. Rook b5.
is well,
Sorry?
here I saw that she could take rook f3, and I was checking it, and I'm like, okay, worst case, I can hold that rook in game if
Take
needed.
take c3
Yeah,
and now you take here, right?
nah, then c2.
C2 and then any of your rooks to c3, something like
Yeah,
this.
I was like, worst case, I can hold this rook in game, or at least try to.
Correct.
But then she went rook c2, and it got even more complicated.
Rook c2, she wants to win. She wants to get the
Yeah,
full point. B2 c3. So you went
yeah.
rook e1 and
Hmm.
here I believe she pushing the pawn to b2 made your
Can
task.
you hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Now Divya is gone from the camera. And I don't know what happens. Generally, but this position, just think about it. It's like the national championship is on the line. Two of them are playing. I guess whoever would win it would become. I think Bhakti would have reached 8.5 if she would have won. But if Divya lost this game, then Mary and Gomes would have become the champion. So there was so much at stake, and the position is so complex. She has like 30 seconds on hand. It is crazy.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes. So your heart must be right thumping right now, like what to do, rookie one. And if she would
Yeah,
have gone, let's say King F8 to defend this, what was your plan?
I did not have a plan. You do not make plans in 30 seconds. I was just like, I'll play something like 94, 96. Something will happen.
90, right. So your moves are not so difficult. Like you could have played something, and also
Yeah,
at some
something.
point you can sack this.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's my worst case scenario. That if nothing happens, I'll just give up the night.
correct, correct. Okay, so she went rook e1 b2, and you chopped the pawn, king f8, and now as always tricky rook h7, threatening this and winning the rook. Great resourcefulness here. So she went king g8. You went rook
Okay,
b7.
now here I got relaxed
Did
because
you think, okay, you can't do this at
I
all.
can't. Yeah, I can't. You
Then
just queen.
just just queen and you lose the rook,
Yeah,
correct?
just queen.
So you went here. How did you get relaxed? Because if she goes c3,
I was like, worst case, I have a draw. I'll just go to b6 and then just check, 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 and I'll get a draw.
nice. Okay, got it. But oh,
Yeah, she blundered.
and
She
did you
blundered.
realize it was a mistake or you were
No, I actually did not realize at that time. I was calculating rook b6, something like that,
hmm,
and then I was like, okay, because my mind was fixed on the draw, right?
correct?
And I didn't know what to do. And then suddenly I see, can I just take?
Huh.
I looked at rook d1, knight g1, rook c1. I was not sure if that rook g2 thing would work because she has a pass pawn, but fortunately it did work. And I thought, okay, in worst case, I'll just draw. I'll just get the king out to g2, king h3, something will happen, and I can draw it.
But the passed
Then,
pawn is going nowhere.
yeah, that's what I realized after I played rook g2. I think this was the 40th move,
Yes,
and
yes,
I
yes.
played rook g2, and I'm like, okay, nothing is happening. I'll just get up, go, and then when I came back, I realized it's a winning position.
You realize you have become a national champion.
No, come on, I couldn't be sure.
No, because I guess you winning was sealing it, right, for you.
No, I meant I'm not sure if I'll win this.
No,
But then I
now
thought over it
now
and then
you
I
would
was
of
like, okay.
course know this if you get time. And I think the last few moves played by her were just out of inertia, and you
Yeah.
converted it. Wow, what a game it was! I mean, this is what high competitive chess is about. Like this is where you see those Magnus Carlsen videos at World Rapid and Blitz where he does like this and this. I won. I guess you would have had this feeling that I won kind of a thing.
Yeah. Yes. I don't have it.
Amazing. Okay, so this was a great game. There was another couple of games that were very cool.
Yeah.
In fact, the game before this one against Isha Sharma,
No.
what a game that was. Because, okay,
Don't I don't like this game at all because after this game I was in my bed for 4 or 5 hours, just not thinking about anything. I realized that I was going to play Bhakti tomorrow in a must-win situation, and obviously it's tough. Like you don't want this kind of situation when you clearly had a great position, winning position. You saw the movie, you don't want to go into that kind of stress level, right? And then I was
sorry,
just
but
sitting
I
on the
have
bed.
to I have to bring you back into that memory again.
It's fine.
Firstly, your opening choice, I guess it's inspired from the game you played with Vaishali. Remember, you played the Petros.
I remember. It was not inspired from that. I just wanted to be solid.
Mm. And so very solid, but I mean, the game was far from it. In
The
fact,
game was not solid.
very soon you'll reach this position and someone would think, what is this, some Albin counter gambit or something that has happened on the board. So here, did you consider like bishop e5? Because rook e5, there is, I guess,
I
rook
did,
g5.
but something is happening on bishop b5. I think b5 is coming. I think no.
This would of course win for you. So
I think
b5.
b5 was coming. Yeah.
And if you move the knight, then queen e5. But then the line does continue with knight c4 and you can win this. But maybe you didn't like it, yeah?
No, but no. Yeah. I don't remember. After b5, I think I left it. I did not see this knight f, I think.
Okay. So you went bishop h8. She
Here
went
also,
bishop
I was
c8.
in time pressure. I not like proper time pressure, but I had 20 minutes. She had 1 hour or something. She
I
was
think I
playing
think the
like
next
quite
move
fast.
that you must have made, you would have felt so nice making it.
Yeah,
Was
it
very,
was.
very
It
cool move.
was.
Guys, try to
Yeah.
find what did Divya do here. Rook g5. Wow, what a move. And if take, you take with the pawn and the knight is trapped. So cool. So she went here. Now you chopped the pawn. She took here. You took, and you played bishop f6, attacking this knight. I guess her next move, b5, knight a5, and knight g6. Did this come as a surprise, or you had seen?
No, no, I was expecting it, but yeah, I didn't want to go there. I was hoping she would not see it, but she saw it, and I
But
didn't
it's
want
the
to go
only
there.
move, right? Because
It's the only move. That was the problem.
yeah,
She
exactly.
saw it, and it was tough to find what black does after that.
Yeah, exactly. It was knight g6, and now you went this beautiful move d3.
Yeah, I actually love this move, and I'm proud that I found this whole idea. But I would have been prouder if I had continued with the idea that I found.
Correct, correct. So just for our viewers, that if f takes g6 here, then just queen takes, attacking this bishop, and if the bishop moves, the knight falls, and there is no way to defend it somehow. It's very weird, right?
Yeah,
Like
it
if
is.
queen e7, then there is knight f5,
Knight f5.
and otherwise there's no way. So you went d3, okay? She took, and now again you found this best move, bishop c3. You are on fire here, rook c1, and what's happening? Like for someone
Okay.
who's looking at the game for the first time, it seems like some random moves are being made.
Yeah, yeah, these are not random. But okay, here after rook c1, my initial idea was to go bishop b2. Like, okay, usually uh, here my idea was to go bishop b2, and I had thought if she goes rook c2 or rook b1, I can, in worst case, take on g6 and then go into that endgame where I can press.
Take,
Yeah,
rook takes b2, and then
rook
take this
d3.
pawn. Right.
Yes, that was my worst case scenario.
Correct.
But the problem is my mind got distracted. And here I started looking at other moves.
Your mind
And
got distracted with other variations or some other thought?
the other variations,
Okay.
obviously.
Maybe
Other
something like, what
variations.
will I have for dinner tonight, or something like that.
No. Other variations. I started looking at lots of variations and I had very less time on the clock. I looked at bishop b4 and which is the best move here. And my main concern here was that she'll go knight f4, rook h8, queen e4. If I take on h6, she has knight f5. What I did not see was that after knight f5, I have knight b3. Like your mind just doesn't go there. When you have a rook hanging, you have a bishop hanging, your knight doesn't go. Like my knight, anything doesn't go there. And it was tough to find this, and I didn't find knight b3, so I couldn't go for bishop d4
Is
because I didn't
knight
have
b3
a.
forced here? Like, is there any other
It's
way?
not. It's not. But the other move is g3. And
What,
okay, I'm not playing g3.
No, come on, not G. But what about taking this guy?
No, but then you take on h6.
Take here.
And I was unsure because I think both can press here. So I didn't go here. And it turned out to be.
Wow. What a nice variation.
Yeah.
Take here.
But my opponent did not see this. So I regretted it even more.
So if you would have played bd4, very likely
He was planning to go knight f5.
Knight f. But then
Then I just take the piece.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
winning.
Piece up.
Yes.
So
that's why I was like just in bed for 5 hours or something.
but the move you played was so nice.
I did not see knight e7. I had 5 minutes here. Then I spent 4 minutes calculating bishop d4. I didn't find knight b3. And then I played bishop g7. Then all of a sudden knight e7 is on the board. I'm like, what's happening?
So if this was done, then you are better here.
Yeah, then I'm better.
But the point was that you missed knight e7 check.
Yeah.
Take here and bishop g7, and now you can't win material, because if you try to go f6 here, she has maybe knight.
She just queen e4, queen f5 something.
Yeah, queen f5, just pinning here and getting out. Okay.
Yeah.
So you took here, bishop h6.
here I think I offered a draw, queen a3, and since we had to complete 13 moves, we played these two moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the was a very smart thing to offer a draw, right? Because generally, when you are so much better, which you might have felt during the game, it's not easy to sort of switch back to and offer a draw.
It is, yeah, it is not. But yeah, I think it was my only choice because I was low on time and I didn't really like my position. And just, I felt it's just better to get it over with.
Yeah, just get this thing done.
Get this trauma out of my head.
Okay, so she accepted the draw, and I think it was a great game. You played really well, apart from not finding that one move. Um, let's go to this one, where I like this final position against Ashna Makhija.
I like this position too.
So you are playing with white here, and white to play and win. I'm sure there are many ways to win here,
There are.
but your move was like just king h2, and now whatever she plays, she loses.
Yeah,
Zugzwang.
I love this position.
Yeah, if rook goes to the side, there is rook e8 check and the pawn queens. If rook d7, there is
No,
rook
still rook
e8,
e8.
and
Yeah.
if knight moves, then the rook moves away and queen. If the king goes to e5, there is knight c6 check. If the king goes to d5, you pin it here. If the king goes to the f file, you go there. If king f7, rook
Rook
h7.
f8.
Oh, rook f8, yeah, that's just you don't even need to do. Oh, nice. So this was very cool. Uh, and I like this a lot. Then there was this another game, I would say maybe one of the craziest games of this event. You were playing against Shrija Sheshadri.
Oh, that position. I was so fed up. I just didn't want to calculate. I was like, okay, there are just so many variations. I'm just. Ah.
So you get this nice position out of the opening, very nice strong knight in the center, and I guess Shrija felt like okay, things are not going her way, and she played this very nice move. I would say very bold move
Yeah.
by her.
Yes.
And then she took here, takes, and knight c4. What was your feeling like when this happened?
Uh, I saw, and like, I kind of knew she was going to play it. You know, you get that gut feeling that, that your opponent is going to play the move you don't like, and she played it. And here I didn't have much of an idea what to do. I was calculating lines, but I was unsure. So I just decided to see if she'll repeat. And I saw that knight e3, I have queen b5, and that'll just be better. But then here I did. The problem is I played it, I think, very fast. And queen b5, I didn't see that if I go queen b5, she gets a4, and then again knight c4. If I move the queen to a6.
She got a free improving move.
Yeah, exactly. And I was cursing myself throughout the game for this one move because it made a huge difference.
Why did you not accept a draw here?
Why would I accept a draw? I wanted
Because
to win.
because you are not in a good mind space, like
No,
you are
mind
okay.
space on all hand. Yeah, I was okay. But I didn't want to go for a draw. And
did you, by the way, at any point consider this, that you could sacrifice your queen here?
Did. I so wished I would have played that. It would have been so cool.
Yeah.
But I did not.
But it's not so simple, right? Because let's say the best move is say gh3. You take here, and now you have to first take here, because otherwise there's this pin down here.
Yeah.
So she has to move the queen. If she moves the queen, then after h2 it's already over. So she must give up this, and after ef3 you reach such a position. It's not so simple to assess what is happening.
I think it would have been easier to win, no?
Yeah.
Way easier to win.
King d7 and just maybe rook e1.
Like, okay, this is easy to find, but yeah, I don't know. I just did not.
You decided to move the queen back and forth, and then it was almost drawn, but okay, you continued. And I like this move a lot. This next one, check, king here, and just bringing the rook in. I think a very nice game, no? This one. Now you are winning.
Yeah, I think it was. But I was spending a lot of time, and this A4 move made a lot of difference.
Where, but
Like
where?
when I played Queen B5 instead of, if let's say I get go Queen A5 and Queen C7,
No, I
you don't
understand,
have
but
this.
in which line was it making a
Yeah,
difference?
so can you please go to that position? Bishop H2. No, before Bishop H2. Yeah. Here. So here, now white has an additional option that he can take on D6 and Bishop H3.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
and it was frustrating me so much. And then there were so many options that this Bishop A3 was coming, and it was just,
Nice.
spoiling all my plans.
Nice. Yeah, I think this her move not taking on d6 and taking on e4 just changed everything, right? Because you got this check.
What's the right move for right?
I think she must take on d6,
You must
queen
take.
d6 and knight e4.
Oh, then
And if you go queen f4, then
Bishop C1.
yeah, bishop a3 or bishop c1, like bishop a3.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
white is still
not
fighting in this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not see this.
Great game, by the way. And
Thank you.
maybe one last game which I thought was very
Come
interesting.
on, I'm proud of the end. Please show it till the end.
Okay, let's go till the end. So rook f3, rook e3, you went here, bishop e3, g3.
G3 is actually a mistake.
But it's a nice one.
It's a nice one, yeah.
It's a nice one because take, now queen is attacked. If you take the bishop, g2 is a mate. So she took here, you took the queen. Oh, knight d4.
I like this move. Whoa, you've not seen this game?
No, I saw. But I was
Then
like,
why you
no, it's just amazing, like the way in which you did it. Because if take here, then queen c6 check and, oops, sorry, trouble here. So knight f2, knight c2, check.
Okay, after this is this one.
And then you won.
Yeah.
Okay, one final thing, we saw so many nice games of yours. So we have to.
No.
Why did you take on p6 here?
Why did I take on?
I mean,
Why did I? Yes. Oh God.
taking
I
on
was
b6
so depressed after this game. Just so depressed.
is because, okay, firstly, taking on b6 is just like positional.
No, come on.
Not so good
Bishop.
move, yeah.
Not so good move, but I think I took it because I didn't want this knight c4 thing.
I understand, but then you're totally winning, like at some point. So let's say first take here. I guess black is very comfortable in such a position, but then somewhere around here, take, you are like completely winning in this bishop endgame, opposite colored.
Yeah, I just don't want to bother to talk about it. Okay, here I was under pressure. I thought, okay, whatever happens, I'll win this. And then I was slowly getting low on time. And I just got under the pressure. I'm like, what do I do? I didn't want to give up the e4 pawn. But then as soon as I played h3, I realized that she has a draw. I cannot break that. I just cannot break that. And I was so frustrated.
Yeah, because now she has full control on the dark squares.
Yeah.
And these two extra pawns don't matter. So I guess what you had to do was leave your e4 pawn and bring your king there.
I should have. But I was, you don't want to give up material. And just, yeah. This is just clear winning. I don't know why I didn't go for it.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. And I mean, that's the thing about, we saw like 5 great games of yours, and then one or two ups and downs are bound to happen in a tournament. So Divya, what is next for you now? What are you going to play?
Nothing for now.
No?
I am. exhausted. I just came to my house after 1.5 months.
So you played Ellobregat, Sitges,
Yes.
and now this.
Yeah.
How was
So,
Ellobregat and Sitges for you?
Ellobregat chess-wise, I think it was fine. I got good results, but in the end, I messed it up and just the last round
Mm.
spoiled the tournament for me. But Sitges, the last round made the tournament for me. So I guess in a way it compensated. It was both were decent tournaments, but I think the experience that I got from that specific trip, helped me play way better in nationals and to manage my nerves and to know what exactly is going wrong.
Mm.
So I could not do it in nationals. So I think that helped a lot.
Amazing. And I think you're moving towards the 2400 mark once again. That is very cool. And who are the people you would like to thank for your national title who have helped you here?
Uh, I don't think I can name them,
No?
but I
Okay.
don't think so.
I
But
guess you
okay,
could name your parents. That's not a
yeah,
secret.
my parents, and Srinath sir, obviously,
Hmm.
and nationals. I actually didn't talk to anybody, so I don't think I can
Oh,
name
last
anybody.
last time I remember at a crucial moment, Arjun had given you some suggestions. This time you didn't ask, yeah?
Yes, I didn't ask Arjun, but I asked someone, and I cannot name.
Oh, okay. Okay. So right now you're because Srinath has started to work now maybe exclusively with Arjun. That's what we interviewed him and all. So are you looking for a trainer or are you working with
Yes, I
someone?
am. I am.
Are you
No,
looking
I'm
for
looking
someone
for.
else?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone.
Okay.
It is hard to find a trainer
Yes.
that is
With whom you can have that sort of nice bond and you can enjoy.
not just a bond, but just someone who specifically targets your weakness and helps you improve that, and personal interaction. That's hard.
Hmm. So if you have to think like what is it that you have to improve in order to go to the next level, do you know that already or
Yeah, I
does
know
that
that.
keep changing?
No, I know that.
What is it?
Cannot say that.
Oh, okay. Okay. A lot of secrets there. Mhm. But I think definitely calculation is your strong point, right? If we have to see like all the things that you do, I believe calculation you are very good at.
I wouldn't say very good, but I think I'm decent at it.
Correct. And I guess some of the sessions at Waka also you attend, right?
Yes, they help a lot, and I would really like to thank Anand sir for it, for
Hmm.
this whole opportunity.
Fantastic. Cool. Well, Divya, it was a pleasure going through your games, going through your journey of becoming a national champion again, two times at 17. I guess that's already a record in Indian chess. I don't think anyone has managed to achieve it. And hopefully next year we'll see you in World Rapid and Blitz. We missed you there.
For sure,
We
for
missed you.
sure.
You know, there
I
was so
also
much
felt the
happening
FOMO.
there.
I know. I saw the videos. I felt so sad.
Yeah, it was a very nice event.
But okay, it was worth it.
Yes,
Missing
for
it.
sure. I mean,
Yeah.
winning a national title that is not comparable to anything.
Yeah.